Hey guys, welcome back to another video game review. And every year when there's a new Call of Duty coming out, is always a time for discussion. People hating on it, people loving it. The Call of Duty fandom, it's fascinating, right? And when I played the 2v2 beta, I was like, man, this thing feels different. Like it does not feel like any Call of Duty games I've ever played. I mean, I've only played a handful, but still, like this feels different, and I wanna buy the game. I wanna play it, and so I bought it. I bought the game. I didn't want to rush through it. I want to play through the game, like through the campaign, the multiplayer, the co-op. And being completely honest here, I am having a really good time this game. I really, really like it. Call of Duty Modern Warfare is by no means a perfect game. It's got some issues here and there, and I'm gonna get to it later. But overall, as a first-person shooter, the campaign, just the package as a whole is really, really solid. I'm just gonna talk about some of the things that I did not enjoy. Just get the negative out of the way. The co-op, like what the heck? Like I don't know, man. Like the old co-op in the old school Modern Warfare was so enjoyable. I remember playing it with my nephews, and we were having a tons of fun. A little bit frustrating sometimes, but it was really, really fun. But this time around, it's just so tedious and so long, and that's my biggest problem with the co-op. It is so challenging, but not in a good way. It is challenging in a really unfair fashion. For four players co-op, you go onto this mission. It started out kind of promising, right? You go into a goal, and you gotta capture a certain person. Gotta hack a certain device. But then it just went on and on and on, and I was like, when is this thing gonna end? Like enemies just gonna come out of nowhere, start shooting from like all type of direction. I was like, okay, where is like what is the direction? Like the four of us, like where are we supposed to go right now? Right? It is messy. It's all over the place. It is challenging, unfair, and I did not enjoy it. Like the co-op is so um it's very messy. It is very messy, and there's gotta be a patch, sooner rather than later. Otherwise, nobody's gonna play the co-op. I don't think. And the biggest negative thing that I heard, when the game first came out, and I'm still hearing now, is that the maps are bad. And you know, I'm I'm somewhere in the middle. I on one hand I really enjoy the fact that the maps sort of or most of them um, they encourage players to be creative. It's not just like a go straight, go left, or go right. Right? You are forced to be more creative, and to learn the map more. It's not simple. It's not easy to learn the map, and that I quite enjoy that. But at the same time, on the other hand, right, you got all these type of corners, windows, and it's just the perfect for campers. And the camping in this game, my God, got on my nerves. So many times, man, I was this close to raging quit because of the campers. So annoying and just such a coward move. But because of the way the maps are designed, part of me can't really blame them. You get a lot of kills by camping, so I can see why people do it. And there are some people who may not even enjoy doing it, but they have to do it, or they feel like they have to do it in order to succeed in the game, in order to get kills, in order to get kill streaks and whatnot. So I half blame the designers and half blame the players who decide to camp. Like when I play, I try my best not to camp. I try my best to move around, to run, to sprint, and to explore. Um, I get killed a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be ashamed admitting that. But I like because this is not fucking Rainbow Six Siege, right? This is Call of Duty. When you play Call of Duty, you run headfirst into the battle, and you either kill or get killed. You either get yeet or get yeeted. So now let's talk about the good stuff. Multiplayer I thought was really solid, despite again the camping and the the fucking Claymore. Um, oh my god, Claymore! I don't know why there's so many Claymore. Like the amount of times I get killed by Claymore and the overpowered shotgun 725. It's just oh my god, I don't even want to talk about it. But as a whole, I thought the multiplayer was very solid. I had a tons of fun with um not Ground War. I know Ground War is kind of a fan favorite, but that's not my go-to. My go-to is the 2v2 gunfight. It's very short, very quick pace, very intimate, and that's I like that a lot. The shoot house 24/7. The amount of time that I rage playing that mode is unreal, but I have a lot of fun. The only thing is that there's only one map. I would love to see more, maybe 2 or 3 more maps for that mode. But so far I'm having fun with that mode. The realism mode is like, I went in kind of, I was a little like, I don't know how I feel about it. Like I like, when I shoot someone and when I kill someone, I like to see, my point. I like to see headshot, something like that. It's very satisfying. But in the realism mode, they get rid of like 90% of the HUD, and there are times where you have to use your night vision goggle, and there's just something about that mode that just kind of clicked with me. Like my first match in that mode, I did so well with a gun that I had no attachment to, right? But I did so well, and I was like, my God, like I did I just like fall in love with with a mode, with like a Call of Duty mode that I just introduces for this game. And I'm having a tons of fun with the realism TDM. I think that's what they're calling it. And again, the gameplay is it's a little different. Like if you're a huge fan of Call of Duty, and if you're someone who doesn't have a lot of patience, you're gonna get irritated. You're gonna get pissed off with a certain aspect of the game, especially the gameplay, because it is considerably slower this time around. Running headfirst is still an option. Running into battle is still an option, but I won't advise that. I can't really say that I advise that. It takes a little bit of planning. Like you gotta, mount the gun. You gotta like sneak out a little bit, see, like check the certain corners, check certain windows, and then run out. And even then, you could get killed by like some super sniper and whatnot. Definitely more tactical, and kind of reminded me a little bit of Rainbow Six Siege, which I like. I like Rainbow, but like this is a Call of Duty game. Like I like Call of Duty game to be a bit more fast paced and less like tactical. But personally, I enjoy it. It's a learning curve for sure, especially with the Call of Duty mindset going in. It takes a little bit of time to learn and to adjust, but over time, I learned to love it. I learned to love the gameplay. I learned to love the system, and I'm just having fun. And that's what first person shooter games, especially Call of Duty games, should be: fun. So now let's talk about my personal favorite thing about this specific Call of Duty game is the campaign. There's a lot of talks going in, and they're gonna be dark, they're gonna be realistic, it's gonna be controversial, gritty, and it's gonna be moments where IGN IGN people is gonna get triggered by. But honestly, I thought it worked so well. This campaign might be, I gotta play it like a couple more times, because now right now I would put it like my second favorite campaign, but I've only played once. Um, Still not quite as good as Black Ops 1 for me, but then again, I've only played it once. I give this one 2 or 3 more tries, It might even exceed Black Ops 1 if I'm being completely honest. That's how much I like the campaign. There's this one mission called the Clean House, and I think you guys can watch it on YouTube. And the videos was on YouTube before the game even came out. This Clean House mission might be my favorite Call of Duty mission of all time. It is so suspenseful, and it is not the typical like run forward Call of Duty mission, but you go up the stair, you clean one floor, and then you go up upstairs to and clean the other floor until you get to the top floor, of course. Um, and you got the night vision goggle, and you gotta make a certain decision. Like there are certain people that you just don't shoot. You gotta be quick about it. Like like you can't just like, oh, do I shoot this guy or do I shoot that guy? And like if you do that, they're gonna start shooting at you. Especially if you play on a veteran or a realism mode, which I did, and it was, oh my gosh, so difficult but so satisfying. But as a player, like you can't just go, okay, you gotta make that decision like quick, like just like that. Like, do I shoot this person or do I not? That's something that I've never experienced before in a Call of Duty game. 2 or 3 missions where they kind of go back to the typical, the old school style Call of Duty where you shoot a couple people or you shoot like a group of people and you move forward to that specific point, and then a bunch of people comes up and then you gotta shoot them, and then you advance a little bit more, or you stay in one place and a bunch of people come into the place and then you gotta shoot them and whatnot. This campaign weirdly works the best when it doesn't feel like a Call of Duty campaign. When they go back to the original feels, like the old school feel of some of the older Call of Duty games. That's like, for me personally, that's where the campaign is at is weakest. It's not that it's bad, but I just enjoy like the all the nuance that they made to the campaign so much that when they revert back to the older way, the old ways. I was like, you kind of got a thing going on here. You guys kind of have a thing going on here, and I am really enjoying the new stuff that I'm doing. So maybe get back to those. But it's only like maybe 2 or 3 missions. It's not that big of a deal. I still love this campaign so much. It's kind of short, I would love maybe 1 or 2 more hours, but now thinking back, I kind of like the fact that it's short, because now I can go back and replay the campaign many, many times without it, getting old. So there you have it, my review for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. I really like the game. There's certain things about the multiplayer and, the spec op that I would definitely change. A couple more patches might do the trick, but who knows. So far, no microtransaction. That's a plus. The campaign is superb. I'm having a tons of fun with multiplayer, upgrading my guns, leveling up and whatnot. So much fun. Not a huge fan of Spec Op, but we'll see how that changes in the future. I'm gonna give Call of Duty Modern Warfare an 8 out of 10. You know what's funny? Like, even though they nerfed the gun, like the 725 is still so OP. Like, can you imagine like going into a gunfight and you got your Kilo 141, you got your M4A1 whatnot, and you just like like this guy, right? And he go pow pow 2 times, sometimes in 1 time, right? And then you're done. That gun, I hate it, but I love it. Hey guys, you got a chance to play. Who am I kidding? Like, every single person on this earth play this fucking game. This might be the latest review of Call of Duty Modern Warfare on YouTube right now. But I want to spend a little bit of time with the game before I put out a review. I didn't want to rush it. So it is what it is. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about it. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And if you enjoy my review, hit the like button and subscribe. You want to see more reviews like this? With that being said, I'll see you soon. Hold on. I'll see you soon.